Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football. And we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So things are underway.
I think it's only right for me to respectfully acknowledge Fabio Cannavaro as being a little giant.
Yeah, not the tallest of centre-halves, but amongst the most commanding.
Yeah, and whatever he lacks in height, he makes up for in other areas. Anticipation, timing and tactical intelligence, they're all top class.
Now, can they get him away? That's destined for the flank. Rashford. Cross to the back, getting up there! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Oh, that's fabulous. Royce. Donadoni. Nice interception, well timed. It's got in! He's put through his own net!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to...
Oh, they could be caught out here! And a chance! It's a goal! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
An act of great generosity, accepted gratefully, indeed gleefully.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side...
Oh no, this does not look... Diaz! Goal! Spain! And the comeback is complete! A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Romero did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Makalele in an impressive jump. And a neat finish. And they're threatening to fly away here. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
He's on it, can he get away? And the ball is out of play. And the pass is intercepted. And he was quick to react. Looking to play him in. Picked out brilliantly. Caceres attempts a clearance. Van Nistelrooy. Looking for options for movement. Bigo has it out wide and in space. Caught offside that time. Played out to the left flank. That has not gone well. Ball is over the line. Kimmich. Rijkaard. Plays a sharp little ball here. Oh, shooting chance! And again! Just cruising! They are cruising! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. And it's made its way to him. That's put paid to the danger. And that's been won straight back. Now it's Cruyff. Cafu gets across to intercept that. Van Nistelrooy. That's a lovely, neat pass. Caceres and Donatoni, and it's Kimmich. Now that looks a decent ball. Donatoni, Cruyff, Makaleli. Can he spark a counter here? Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Cannavaro, Donatoni, looking here to chip it through. Van Nistelrooy picks it up out wide. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Goes for a shot! And he's stuck it away! That was a given. It always was.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
So could they be onto something here? Donatoni. Spain are looking to break at pace. Oh, perfectly measured that. And it's Cruyff. And Cruyff! It's run loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Now this could be... Shoots! Oh, that is a fair try. And it's half-time.
Spain are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Spain are up by 2 in this truly end-to-end contest. What will the second half bring us?
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 11, Van Nistelrooy.
Gets us going once more.
Le numéro 10.
And that's a Cruyff! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Cruyff really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Tries one from range. Oh, it's come off the upright. And now they can spring out of defence. Aims beyond the defence. He's found a way through. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. And he has shown him a yellow card.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Dembele.
Is that the first time we've seen him try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Kimmich. And they are prompt with their pressing. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Spain have their second corner now. Terrific effort! Oh, split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 3 coming up. Oh, good effort! Well taken goal. Great corner, and he did the rest.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So now the difference is 3.
He's shifting through the gears here. Great ball, and he's in here. Chance! That was quite a test for the goalkeeper.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
He's rising! Great football, shot and save.
I think he did really well to get the shot away, to be honest, given how much pressure he was under at the time.
So can they do it again? Paris Saint-Germain have the chance to go the other way. Oh, good-looking ball. Big chance! That is decidedly lacking.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Well, there's the clearance. Pinches it off him. Now it's Diaz. That's a shade optimistic. And here's Figo. Cruyff. Cruyff gets flagged offside. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Oh, super find. Now there's a fine ball, and the shot! That has forced the very best out of the keeper.
Paris Saint-Germain certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Keeper's dealt with that. Knocks it into space. No, that's been intercepted. And now a sudden chance to counter. Shapes to shoot! He's got a goal! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Still behind by 2, is there a way back into this?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Tries to play it through. Spread neatly. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Cannavaro. Paris Saint-Germain have got it back and they'll have another go. Now it's Rashford. Oh, that's superb. Chance, surely! And no mistake. And he is just ripping it up. A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Oh, that's excellent composure, because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Spain visibly comfortable, now up by 3. Makaleli. Schlotterbeck running with intent. Now it's Diaz. Great ball if he can get there. And he's well... And Cruyff! Foul right on the edge of the box. It could go either way here. The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. Vigo is standing over this one. And this is the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between them. Vigo! Luis Vigo! Simply the maestro! A finish right from the top draw! They will take that. They are absolutely ripping it up. Oh, that is a bit special.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Schlotterbeck gets across to intercept that. Great vision. Bebeto. It's out for a goal kick. Triol. And that pass has been well intercepted. Donatoni. He's got away. Oh, that's neat. And that's a goal kick. Serginho. And Diaz. Not the most accurate pass. Distributed tidily. Cafu, and that's aimed into the middle. Goal!
But pour l'équipe du Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 6.
Well, they may be down. And that's it. Spain have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure. Diaz reflecting on a stellar performance and now taking home a... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff.
Raphael Varane is someone I've always liked a lot for his incredible discipline and intelligence, Peter. So often having to play a covering role for a more aggressive partner, he really has made that style his own.
Yeah, that's something for which he has rightly received a lot of praise in view of the kind of players he's been paired with down the years.
Yeah, and something he can do thanks to his great recovery pace and an outstanding sense of positioning too.
Now he's off and running. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Rashford. And this is Cruyff. Now it's Rashford. And he cuts out the supply. Cucurella. Makaleli. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Cleared away.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Spain have the chance to go the other way. That's a little off target. Olise is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Zanetti can see things others simply cannot.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Yaya Toure. And that has left him in a heap. Yamal. And the finish! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Lamine Yamal deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
And that should get the job done. Now that's well seen too. Looking for options for movement. And it's Cucurella. Cucurella crosses. Another corner. Any better luck this time round? Corner number 3 coming up. And he's gone looking for safety. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, there's a probing ball. A lot of space ahead of him. Now, what about this cross?
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Played back in. That's an excellent interception.
Italy definitely like their pressing from the front.
It's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity.
Standard practice nowadays, Peter. Make sure you don't give your opponents any time to think on the ball.
And now the breakaway. Now it's Mbappe. He's shifting through the gears here. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Can he get on the end of this? And that pass just didn't quite work. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Brozovic. Searching pass he's played there. Can he get... Oh no, what has happened here? Bellingham, a player who needs no introduction. Applies the finish! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. He's picked his way through. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Corner number 4 coming up here. Priol attempts a clearance. Spain are looking to go forward now. Real chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Well, they've got it again. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Elise has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Makaleli. Mbappe gets into a good position. He's found a way through. Yaya Toure. Oh, that's clever. And he's heaved it away. That's it, 45 minutes up. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I don't think we need the stats to be on the screen to tell us about the pass completion rate, which has been obviously a letdown in this first half. All too often we've seen players left frustrated because of poor decision-making and just a general sloppiness. So I'm sure the boss will be getting stuck into his players to improve and improve quickly.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. So off we go again.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
And it's Rashford. Yaya Toure. Yamal. He has found the way through. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Chiellini does really well to win the ball there. Chiellini can clear it away. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Mbappe. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, well played. That's really well manoeuvred. Yaya Toure is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Foot in. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Played it. Oh, chance, surely!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Cruyff. It's loose now, and they want to get it back. It's a goal kick.
Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal
The two
77.
coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
El dorsal 23. Gerard. Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Now it's Hazard. He is through here. Hazard. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner.
Well, their corner count's rising, but not their goal count. They can improve.
Gerard tries to clear. Oh, he's having a go! A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Modric. Oh, that's fabulous. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Puyol gets it away. Tries to play it through. Ibrahimovic was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Spain really could have done without this. The major moment in the game. Just one winner. Not much more than a formality.
Played a game of double bluff here, I think.
Italy have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
Schlotterbeck produces the perfect tackle there. Schlotterbeck. Modric, the conductor, the central piece to his team's attack. Now that looks a decent ball. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Your impression so far, Jim?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. OK, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached.
Oh, good fly! Spain restore parity.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Italy clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Zanetti. Mbappe is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. Good chance here! He lifts the roof! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
Italy with the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Schlotterbeck wins the duel this time. Rodri going forward. And no, he's seen through all of that. Looking for the run. That's beautifully weighted. Oh, he's been caught napping. And this is Puyol. Oh, truly brave defending.
Some inspired work, that. It's good that someone knew exactly what they were doing.
And it's Figo. Olise.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Mbappe picks it up out wide. That is lovely. There will be a throw-in. That has been knocked clear. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Serginho. Now it's Puyol. And he welcomes it in. Oh, nicely intercepted. There will be 4 extra minutes. Caught offside that time. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Rodri did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process. Gerrard. That's been intercepted. Tries to pass it through. That is a great pick out. He's got away. And that was very necessary. The referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the odd goal. Well, how will we look back on that?
Well, you can never predict the results.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. So we're very much on the way now. There is the supremely talented Jack Wilshere. I wonder what sort of a role he's going to have here, Jim.
Well, he's very versatile, so I suspect he might play a combination of deep-lying midfielder, but also get forward and be a box-to-box presence.
Well, they say about him, a player with Spanish technique, but an English lion heart.
Not a bad combination.
That should be the goalkeepers, and it is. Threads one in. Pelé.
Oh, really well played.
And that's a throw-in. An instinctive delivery. And that's Danielson! And that has been cleared. And he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Wilshere. And this is Mohamed Salah. Figo. Now, what about a counter-attack? Adams. He is through here. Figo. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Chiellini does well to get it back. Cruyff, pass somewhat off target. And it's Figo. Danielson. Oh, that's a fine interception. Barcelona with the corner, they're first. And he's taking no chances there. Knocks it out wide. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Lovely bit of skill. That's good running with the ball. That's a good ball. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. This looks like a more than decent chance to strike. And this is a great chance to take a lead. Gerrard gets it away. Spain yet to have an attempt on goal. Well read, and the danger is averted. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Looking for the run. That is lovely. Here's a shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Played in by Gerrard. Mohamed Salah, a player who needs no introduction.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Can he get it through? Cruyff strokes it back. Oh, there's a probing ball. He's having a shot! Now that looks a decent ball. That is a brilliant interception. Now, can they get him away?
This is the time you need that pace.
And he's managed to get free. And he's been shifted off it. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Figo! Great effort, but no way through. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Spread neatly. Figo receives it in a wide position. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Figo. Great vision. And he's got the beating of his man. He'll try from distance! Oh, he's hit the bar! He pondered over it, and that goes down as a chance missed.
Robson cannot be that slow, and it took the sting out of the break, and a big chance wasted.
Wilshere. Turns back here, probably the best option. And Adams. Roberto Carlos. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's found space here. Aviati claims it, safe hands. Denilson. And the referee has signalled for half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Spain really have looked a bit disjointed to me. Their passing has let them down in key moments, but that's also due for the need of better movement to create more options in the danger areas, something the manager, I think, has to stress to them now.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. Away we go again.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Adams cuts it out. Robson. And they're back on the ball again. Romero did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. It's... Oh, he hit that sweetly. Serginho. Now it's Gerrard. Serginho is wide and looking to get onto this. Nicked it back promptly. Mohamed Salah. And he's gone direct here. And here's Figo. Figo. Goalless still, and either side really getting onto the front foot. He's picked his way through. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. It's their second corner of the game. Chiellini can get it clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. And this is Figo. Bigo was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared for what was coming.
Danielson gets into a good position. That's going to go a long way. And claimed it back swiftly. Wilshere. Well, that is one way to stop him. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Bigo finding himself in space.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to win.
Cruyff! It's hit the upright. Costa Curta. Oh, this looks sharp.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
He's looking wide. Figo. And this is Pele. Pele finds himself offside. Robson promptly onto that, and that is that. Nicely weighted ball. Serginho scooting forward. And here's Rashford. The ball has bounced loose now.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
And he is deftly on. Great chance! So the first moment of real significance.
Well, Peter, the manager's all smiles, but he's got a big decision to make here.
And the shot! Oh, and that is really good tenacity.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides. Dealt with nicely by the defence.
Spain surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route, but
That's pretty clear, it is a foul.
El dorsal 15, el dorsal 16, el dorsal 7.
Yellow or red, it is red. Well, some of the players here are letting their emotions get the better of them. They do have to be careful. This must not be inflamed any further. Well, no question, Jim, the referee has seen that as a professional foul.
well, Peter, I don't think he even had time to blink. This is just a spontaneous reaction.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
He's shaping up to have a crack from here.
We could be looking at a game-changing moment.
Neymar! Oh, smart save. He had plenty to do.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
And he's gone looking for safety. Spain will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. It's a good run he's making out on the left. And this is Batistuta. Romero is there and he can get that clear. And it's Zaire Emery. Oh, that's fabulous.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Very nicely done. Good spot, that. Referee's given a throw. Mohamed Salah. Batistuta. Romero attempts a clearance.
Barcelona really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Makaleli. Oh, such a clever touch. Yeah, they've got that defending done well between them. Rodri. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Time and again they are repelled. Deftly away. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Spain have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. Figo claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, I think the result was perfect evidence, Peter, that showed all departments of the team were working really well. You just can't complain with a scoreline like this.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff.
Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe.
Mbappe! Crossbar comes to the rescue. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He's found a way through. Scholes. And here's Figo. Gerrard. In towards the back. Oh, good climb! Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Figo receives it in a wide position. Mbappe. Battling for the right to play in the early stages. And he's managed to get free. Now that looks a decent ball. Beckham with the cross.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Caceres got a long way forward to join the attack. Cruyff gets into a good position. He's in plenty of space here. Getting up there! Goal! Spain! And it's Spain who take the lead. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Tries one from range. He's played it long. Oh, that's a key interception. Cafu. Well, that pass isn't the best. Vieira. That's a little off target. And here's Cruyff. Now it's Pelé. Chiellini calmly anticipates. And he's managed to get rid. That's a good ball out wide. Cafu finding himself in space. He leaps for it! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
Great vision. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Gerrard. Serginho is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Crosses it in. And it's hoisted clear. Pelé. Vieira. He's having a hit! Well, that is commitment to the cause. Madrid with another corner. Madrid have their second corner now. Well, now it's a race for the ball. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Yaya Toure.
Gets it away. Nicked it back promptly. Gerrard looking for the chance to skim one in from range. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And he is going into that little black book. He does seem to be in considerable discomfort, but do hope it's nothing serious. And it's Cruyff. Cruyff going face-to-face with his great rival. Serginho's cross.
Spain can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Serginho's cross. Oh, the ball's come loose here. And that is well cleared.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Good ball, good take. Now it's Mbappe.
Mbappe clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Now it's Eto'o. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And this is Pele! That's brave goalkeeping, really decisive.
I just thought he showed a little too much of it to the keeper, but I think he read the situation very well.
That's the end of the first 45. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Spain coming in at half-time, leading by 1-0.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Spain have made the crucial breakthrough, and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. That gets us going once more. Spain currently ahead by the smallest of margins. Silvestre is flagged offside.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Now, can they get him away? Figo, in it comes.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter.
It's Van Basten! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. It's their second corner of the game. Oh, great leap! Oh, denied brilliantly!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Van Basten opts to play it. Tries a shot! Van Basten! Has a look and plays it forward. And the shot's on here. And the ball's come loose here. Corner number 3 coming up. And a header! Scholes can clear it away. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Toure picks it up out wide. Terrific effort! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Spread it left. Pelé. Now it's Eto'o.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Oh, he's the chance, surely! Nicely aimed pass. And here's Figo. He's on it. Can he get it in? That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. The message is clear. None shall pass. And this is Cruyff. Lovely. Shot at goal! That's really well manoeuvred. And that could set him on his way. It's a promising position. He is through here.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Ferdinand demonstrating his defensive quality there. It's a searching pass. Oh, he's found support out wide. And he won't reach that.
Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal
So we have
23,
movement on both benches.
el dorsal 14. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 77.
And it's
el dorsal
Brozovic.
11. Cambio de jugadores.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Pedri.
Spain clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Cafu. It's Van Basten! And that would have been game, set and match.
Van Basten really should have done better there. I just hope for his sake that he doesn't live to regret that.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Picked out brilliantly. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Not much subtlety about that challenge.
Madrid really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Pedri. Spain moments now away from seeing this one out. He won't be happy with that one. Can he get on the end of this? That's a cute ball. Cafu in acres of space out wide. And it's Figo. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Spain have held on, they have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. Van Basten claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, it may be smiles all round, Peter, but it's a game that's given the boss some food for thought. Good result, yes, but they really could have done with making life easier. All it would have needed was just to take another chance or two.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices
Hoy se
flowing.
enfrentan
This is
España
Peter Drury,
e
and I'm
Irán.
happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it.
And we're underway.
Well, there are plenty who consider Marco van Basten to be the very epitome of excellence, and it's hard to argue with that, Jim, isn't it? Big chance! They've scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Simplicity itself.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. No, he wasn't going to be fooled.
Yaya Toure.
It's a really well-measured ball. Played out towards the right wing.
Gerrard.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Kukçu tries to play it through.
Iraq, disappointing in the end there. Oh, terrible pass. And he's in on goal.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Aimed beyond the defence.
Beckham receives it in a what?
There's the header! And it's hit the woodwork and out! That's put paid to the danger. It's gone backwards.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Beckham.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Cafu gets it away. Great ball if he can get there. Oh, just a keeper now.
Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders.
He does seem to be in considerable discomfort, but do hope it's nothing serious. Well, Jim, I suppose that was the only possible outcome in the circumstances.
Well, it's never nice to see something like that, is it? But that's what...
Figo! Glorious! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed.
Well, he made it look effortless, clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Spain are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time.
Gerrard!
Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Tries to pass it through. Serginho drives forward on the overlap. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now he's got space here.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Goes for a shot!
It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Nearly, but not quite. Iraq with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Schmeichel gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Oh, such a clever touch. He's had a shot! That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Well, we always have to give a reason for it, Peter, but did he hit that too well?
That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Beckham. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, nice touch.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, that's delightful. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. So, who's he going to be aiming for here? He's having a pop! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Can he get on the end of this? He is through here. Cafu, and he's and the shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. That's going to go a long way. Well, that is one way to stop him. Engages and forces him off the ball. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. And he's managed to get free. Donadoni had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so that could rub off on his teammates now.
It's a foul, it's in the box, it's a penalty. Spain really could have done without this. Drama over the penalty spot. And that's one back! A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here. And he gets rid in a hurry. It's Figo! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And he's there to get it away. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Cannavaro. Beckham.
There they go, hunting again.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Now it's Batistuta. And it's Stojkovic. Played out wide. Rashford is onto this. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Oh, Red, nice interception. Beckham. Kokchu. Nicely shaped ball. And there's green grass ahead of him. And that signals the end of the first period. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Spain are leading by 1 in a finely poised game. It's 2-1 at half-time.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
So the action resumes. That's a little off target. Gerrard. There's a sharp little ball here. Vigo is onto it in a flash.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Iraq needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Bullish header! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Well, you have to say how clever the pass was. It caught the defence off guard because of the disguise on it, and it makes it all the more disappointing that he didn't top it off with a finish.
Rashford is herring after that one. Kukçu is the team's great visionary, and it's Van Basten. And this is Gerrard. Oh, Figo!
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Can he get it through?
Spain are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
And he's picked out the run. Cafu receives it in a good... Oh, great leap! And it's there! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And that gets things running. Well, there is no question that Eden Hazard, on his day, is one of the world's best, Jim. So how do you interpret the role he's been given here?
Well, we all know he's at his best when he's coming in from that left side, whether it's to drag people away and isolate them or to combine with central attackers. But he also often plays as a 10, as we know, in a free role.
And is that a new dimension to his game?
No, he's been at that for years, and he's just very good wherever he plants himself.
Picked out brilliantly. Now it's Cruyff. Gerrard. Spain are looking to break at pace. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Now it's Aguero. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Threads one in. And he's picked it up out wide. Gerrard. Cruyff. And the finish! Now it's Mohamed Salah. Platini. Can he get it through? Now it's Aguero.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And now they can clear their lines. Tacho wins the duel this time. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Oh, he's found support out wide. The less said about that pass, the better. Oh, that is asking for trouble. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. So a big chance now from 12 yards. So perhaps now the breakthrough. That is some save from Khan. Oh, he's missed it.
You couldn't ask for a better opportunity to equalise, but now he'll feel...
Towering header! Harmlessly behind. Baresi. That's going right the way across. Now it's Hazard. Barcelona disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. No goals as yet. Baresi. Serginho.
That was lovely, that.
Right, Shevchenko. He's rising! He's got away with one there. Throw in.
That is very well defended.
Nicely shaped ball. Tacho promptly onto that, and that is that. He won't be happy with that one. Now it's Totti. Toure cuts out the pass. And here's Gerrard. Had a foul? Yes, the referee's given it.
Well, if he truly fancies his chances from here, he's going to need the best of the best.
And the ball's come loose here.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
It's gone out for a throw-in. He's found a way through. Delivered from distance. Well read. And the danger is averted. Now he's got space here. Oh, that's been cut out. Well played. That is ended up in no man's land. Hazard now looking to orchestrate a counter. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Aguero. Tries one from range. Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
And it's Michel Platini. Aguero, and he's intervened well there. Pacho gets it away. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Baresi. And he's managed to get free. Cannavaro, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, Aguero! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And this is Shevchenko. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Hazard. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. He's in plenty of space here. It's Aguero! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And here's Platini. Pass is just off target. And the whistle goes for half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, obviously no breakthrough as yet, but it's not from the want of trying. I think in a tight game like this, that penalty becomes a huge issue.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. So, let's get the ball rolling.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Great ball, and he's in here. Chance! And he's there to belt it away. Deftly away. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Cruyff going face-to-face with his great rival.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And it's been hooked away. Barcelona have reclaimed it. And it's been played through. Figo proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Barcelona are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Up towards the hour mark and still no goals. And this is Shevchenko. There's the header! Denied by an instinctive save.
Figo clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Mohamed Salah, and he's lost his man here. Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Spain have the chance to go the other way. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Barcelona have got it back and they'll have another go. And that is well cleared. Puyol. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Yaya Toure.
Spain couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Looking for the run. Trice! He's got a goal! And that could well be the winner!
There was this feeling that the game was petering out, but credit for never losing their focus despite things not going as planned. Now comes the question, will they stick or twist?
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal 21.
So changes afoot here, and from both
El
sides.
dorsal 14.
You felt it was coming. 1-0.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this.
He's having a hit! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Aguero is offering a wry smile there.
That is good alertness. And he's forced to go back.
Barcelona seem happy to bash their heads against the brick wall, Peter. That central route forward is just a no-go zone.
Well, that has not gone well. And that was very necessary. Now it's Figo, and he stands tall, impenetrable. That's an imaginative pass. That's beautiful. Rashford! Goal! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. He has a look up. Tacho can clear it away.
Referee has just said play on.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Spain have time on their side now, as well as a 2-goal lead. It is just about done. Can he get on the end of this? Rashford picks it up out wide.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Great chance! In he goes again! Good effort from distance. Now, who's going to be first? Oh, he's been caught napping. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Gerrard, well-timed, excellent interception. Now, can they get him away? Oh, perfectly measured that. Aguero, nice interception, well-timed. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Oh, now he can run away with it. Oh, he's on his own, and a chance! And that will be it. Spain can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside ruthlessly. Rashford, voted man of the match, and deservedly so.